Now let's start unit number 8, that is your database management system. Yes, my dear students, database management system is basically used to store your huge amount of data, and in database, whatever data we store, it's stored in the form of tables. Now from here, it starts the session number 1. The name of the session 1 is Appreciate the Concept of Database Management System. First, in database management system, they are saying that the concept of data comes from the collection of facts. Means collection of facts, we called it data. The singular form for data is a datum. What we call the singular form of data, that is called datum. When processing is performed on the data transformed into information. Means beta, you can say raw facts are called data, and when you do some processing on that raw fact, that becomes the information. In a similar way, they are also saying information can be stored within computer. They are saying that information can be stored within computer. So processed data is called information. Clear, my dear student? Example, they are also giving one example. If a set of people are standing on the ground, it is called data. When that data is put into the computer with their names of the people and how they are related to each other standing there, they could say that it is information. Means if group of people standing on the ground, it means that that is data. But when we assign to the name and how they are related to each other and store their data into the computer, that is called information. Now come to the next point, that is say concept of database. Yes, my dear student, this is little bit blurred picture. No need to worry, but I'm going to tell you, this is the structure of table. Means in database, we can store the data in the form of rows and column, or you can say in the form of table. And table is the collection of your rows and column. Now, next point is here, advantages of a database. Means if we use a database, then what are the basic advantages of it? First advantages is they are saying that sharing of data. Yes, my dear students, if we create one database and store our data into that database, every different department can access that data. Means suppose that if in school there is one database and the same database can be accessed by you people, means as a student, as a teacher, we can access, directors or principal ma'am, and even if management want to access the data, then they can access. Means we just store data into the database and that data should be accessed by all the other person. Next point is here, data redundancy. Redundancy means, my dear students, duplication of data, means duplicate value. So when we store data into the database, it avoids the duplication of the data and ensure that there is only one instance of a certain data. Next point is here, data inconsistency. Inconsistency means beta, it avoid the data inconsistency. Means database show the same data to the different department. If IT department access the data, it show same data to that, and if HR department, HR and IT, they are saying that these departments in the company, because HR department basically deal with their human resource. Means company में किसको hire करना है, किसको लेना है कंपनी में, रिक्रूटमेंट प्रोसेस जो होता है वो कौन सा डिपार्टमेंट करता है बेटा, एचआर, ह्यूमन रिसोर्स. क्लियर. डेटा इनकंसिस्टेंसी मींस if we store a data into the database, it avoid the data inconsistent See, because it show the similar data to the every department of a organization. Next point is here confidentiality. It means that beta in database we can create different views. When we discussed this chapter, I earlier told to you we can create the query and create the different kind of views that keeps the rest of the data confidential. Next point is highly secureable. Means if we store our data into the database, even we can assign lock to the database by which no unauthorized person can access our data. Now they are saying that in DBMS used in this chapter, what we will discuss? We will discuss how to create the database, how to access the external database, how to create tables in relational databases, and how to create the forms for data entry using query to bring together data from different tables, create reports using report builder, linking the database to other documents and external forms, filtering and searching data. All these points we will discuss in this complete unit, not in this session. We will discuss all these 8 points into this complete unit. Now, come to the next point, that is concept and examples of relational database. Relational database, RDBMS, that is called RDBMS stands for Relational Database Management System. This name is used for database that is developed by using the relational databases model prescribed by EF Code of IBM St. John's Research Laboratory में develop किया था बेटा. EF Code ने कहाँ पे develop किया था इसे? IBM St. John's Laboratory में. Most popular database system are used in RDBMS. Clear, my dear student? They are saying the most popular examples of database RDBMS are MySQL Server, DB2, Oracle, MS Access, and MySQL. And your LibreOffice base. This is also an example of your relational database systems. Now, come to the next topic, that is concept and examples. Concept and examples of field record and tables in the database. Yes, my dear student, field means what? The name of the column is called the field. Suppose that here you can see this is the table, and in table name, father name, city, age, salary. These are called field. You can see the name of the column is called fields, and the record of one person. Suppose that here is name Smith John. He lives in 3rd city. Age is 35 and salary is $280. These are called records. Means when we set the various fields is called a record. Here you can see a column within a table that contains only one type of information is called field, because here name, it stores the old person's name. Here is the city, it stores the similar kind of data for rest of the person, that is called field. A set of various field is called record. Means ये various field का set है Smith, John, 3, 35 to 80. This is the complete information about the Smith, that is called record. And file is called what? A file is a collection of related record. Means this complete is called file. Means it is a collection of related records. Now come to the next topic, that is concept of primary key, composite key and foreign key. Primary key means, my dear students, suppose that we want to uniquely identify the records in a table. Then how we can find out? We can find out with the help of primary key. If there is primary key, then and only then we are able to uniquely identify the record. Suppose that in your class, your roll number works as a primary key, because in your class, suppose that 40 students are here, but every student have a unique roll number. In a similar way, if all of you standing in a ground, prayer ground, then there your admission number works as a primary key, because वहाँ पे अगर आप सारे ग्राउंड में खड़े हो तो हर एक क्लास में रोल नंबर 1 भी होंगे, 2 भी होंगे, 3 भी होंगे. So there your admission number works as a primary key, and with the help of primary key we can uniquely identify the record. This is all about your session number 1. Now in session number 2, how to create the table, how to create the database, how to open the LibreOffice base, all these points we will discuss.